Okay, could he have not done more, the same thing with fewer documents?
We don't know the answer yet. We don't know what has still to be published. It's possible that the most important revelation that Snowden provided to journalists has not yet been published. Do I think that the reporting so far has been in the public interest? I think so, profoundly.
Jim Woolsey, do you want to respond to that?
Yes. Snowden has released in some fashion, maybe he doesn't consider giving to newspaper reporters and letting them hold on to it while they release, but nonetheless, he's released, according to the press, 1.7 million.
No, according to national security officials, not according to the press. The press quoting unnamed national security officials, quoting classified reports. That information is as false as their testimony was to Congress.
We
can track back through that if you want. But I think the key issue is what has he provided to the outside world that gets, at the end of this chain of press to non-press to whatever, gets put in places where people can publicly read it. I gave you 4 examples of 4 major American programs that were extremely useful, and the blog material indicates that this is material that was disclosed as a result of Snowden's efforts and operations. And we lost all 4 of those programs, and we will lose a lot more.
So does that concern this side? Daniel Ellsberg.
I'm sorry. The statement that NSA has lost those programs is as reliable as the statement by NSA that he's released 1.7 million documents. Snowden has said publicly, and to me, it so happens on encrypted line, that that's an absurd estimate and has no relation to the much, much, much lower amount that he released in terms of this. And the reason that does make a difference is that obviously 1.7 or 1 million or half a million can't be read by him. He learned from Manning to avoid the charge that he was releasing anything he had not read himself.
Daniel, why do you say, I think the word was absurd, the statement you said Jim Woolsey made, that 4 important programs have been lost? Why is that an absurd statement?
No, it's not absurd. Maybe it happened. But to take at face value the statement that NSA has not been able to replace that it doesn't have substitutes, that it actually caused them harm.
Some of those programs are not NSA programs, they're military programs.
Fine. Thanks.
Some of the programs
that's part of it.
The programs of other foreign intelligence services.
What I'm saying is that this sort of thing can't be decided by you or me or by the press. It has to be decided by intelligence committees in a court that have an entirely different technical capability and backup and technical access to NSA programs that does not exist now. And I've been trying to give one specific example of that. When Russell Tice has said numerous times in public that he had evidence, personal knowledge, first of targeting of every member of the Armed Service Committee, every member of the Intelligence Committee, including Feinstein, her staff and home. He prepared to testify that under oath. When he said that he wanted to testify, NSA immediately sent him a letter, which I've seen, saying, this is to the Armed Services Committee, your old committee. And he said, I want to testify to Armed Services. And they said, we remind you of your oath under NSA. The Armed Services Committee, and they didn't distinguish between staff and members, the Armed Services Committee is not cleared for that information. What? This is oversight? This is an absolutely broken system.
Sir, right down here. If anybody's a member of the press, we'd appreciate it if you could identify yourself as well.
Isn't this off the record?
Nothing is off the record, ever.
Hey, Dan, I thought it was code word.
Sir.